Hi, ILN family. How are you? Just want to give you a shout out. It's Thomas Clark coming back at you. Welcome to the dance. Just wanted to say happy Valentine's Day to you, ladies and gents. It's a special day, one where we come together and we're not together, but we think we think thoughts of when we uh, had people in our lives that were there for us, and when we were there for them too, and what it actually means to touch one another with that kind of love, and how it gets us through, day to day, and how that love finds a way to grow, and it's such a blessing in our lives. And the way that is through relationship, and through relating to one another, and that's what it's all about. It's about the experience, and that's what I love about ILN, Vincent and the team, and everything that's going on. Really looking forward to the days ahead. But again, to you ladies particularly, happy Valentine's Day, and I couldn't be more happy and thrilled for what I think is going on, and I think everybody else kind of has a feel for the shift that's happening consciously in the world, and how much women need to be loved and adored for who and what they are, and how God created them to be, like us men. But women in particular are loved to be loved and adored and respected for whose they are to begin with, which is God's creation. And just wanted to give a shout out not only to the woman in ILN, but also to a very special woman in my life, my mom. My mother back in well, let me go back a little further. My dad, when he got out of the World War II, in the 40s, he became a tradesman and became an apprentice for a steam fitting construction job. And he went in, and he was entrepreneurial, and he wanted to also not only do that with his life, but he had that spirit about him also, where he wanted to do more, to provide for his family, which was up and coming. He went to the Prudential Insurance Company and he went to school and got his license. He became a broker, and actually met my mom at the Prudential and got married, and went on to have 6 kids. But it's just it goes to show, I knew, again, his heart was to provide for his family that was up and coming. He eventually had 6 kids, but my mom and dad, they both went into business for themselves, from the get-go. My mom and him ran the business at home. My dad went to work during the day, and back in the 50s and 60s, 70s, things were a lot different with families. They were a lot closer together, and uncles and aunts and cousins, and everything was, there were no cell phones. No kind of distractions like that we have to deal with today, as much as they're a blessing. I just wanted to, mention that, because my seeing, what my mom and dad went to the lengths to provide for their family. When in the early 70s, my dad, he had a massive stroke. And my mom had the business to run and take care of, and with the spirit that was in her heart, she rose to the occasion, and she ran the business. And for me to see that at such a young, tender age, as devastating as it was to have my dad not really, be around. He was around, but he literally he had a massive stroke, and I had to go through a lot of time of rehabilitation, and then what had occurred because of the stroke in his life. It was very hard to see what had happened to a man like himself, who wanted to be the best, and that was a devastating time for me at my age to see what I saw. But at the same time, it gave me views and perspective as to what the human spirit was capable of doing. And I really just want to love on my mom and just say that this particular day in my life is just is for you, Mom. I love you. I care so much about you. Can't stop thinking about you, and I try and bring honor to you every day. Um, and to you ladies and gentlemen too. I pray God's blessings be upon you, and hope you're making an awesome, blessed day. God bless you. Love you. Bye.